Hello, writers. This is Lee Jessup, career coach for emerging and professional screenwriters and screenwriting professor at the David Lynch Grad Program for Cinematic Studies, coming at you today with my third installment in my series within a series, Pet Peeves, Screenwriting. There will likely be another one just for business stuff, but for this, let's focus on screenwriting. My third pet peeve in this series is very specific and kind of builds on all the other things that I've told you already. But this one is all about not properly introducing your characters in your screenplay. So first and foremost, we want to always introduce your primary characters, your main characters, specifically speaking characters in your screenplay that are of some import across the board in all caps, just their name, all caps. Really important to let us know this is the first time they're coming on. This is the only time you have to put their names in all caps when speaking about them in your action lines, but it's really important because it lets us know as the reader, this is when a new character is being introduced, pay attention. If you don't take the step and all caps them, we ultimately find ourselves going, wait, did I meet this character before? Hold on, let me go back, let me search, what did I miss? You don't want to do that. That interferes the read itself and gets in the way of us flowing and going with the story that you're sharing with us. Now, ultimately, if they're not a speaking character that has a name, but can be introduced as Happy Waitress, who has one line or two lines, or the annoyed receptionist, you can certainly do that. Not everybody has to be named, and you do have to watch out for how many named characters do you introduce and how many named characters do you introduce quickly, because those are the ones that we're going to try and follow. Now, another one in this kind of character introduction pet peeves for me is not giving us an age or age range for the character. I once read a screenplay that for the first 30 pages, I literally did not know if my protagonist was 15 or 25 or 75 or 55, and was trying to piece it together as I was reading to gain a better understanding of who my protagonist was, who I'm casting in my mind as I'm reading it. So while it doesn't have to be, 23, you can easily go with 20s or 40s or 50s. These are just different life stages, which again would be cast with different actors, whether it's by producers or in our own mind as we're reading. So it's important to give us a sense of that so that, again, we're not stopping to investigate and try to understand and hope that we're right. And then when we figure out that we're wrong, kind of rewrite our understanding of the material. Now, for me, physical appearance is not incredibly important unless there's something that stands out that we need to know about this character. So oftentimes if you take up description space with, she's a blonde, or he has brown eyes, or he's, very tall, if that's not important to the story, that's not something that I need to track. I want to understand more of their personalities. So when you introduce your characters, you want to all cap them. You want to give us an age range. And again, it doesn't have, you can get creative. It doesn't have to be numbers, newly out of college, coming into the world, whatever it is, but then we will assume that they will be in their 20s. And give us descriptions that go beyond physical appearance, unless that physical appearance is incredibly important to the story. Give us more about their person, their personality, their behavior, how they're coming off. So I hope this is helpful. I will release another pet peeve tomorrow. If you're watching this in real time, I'm aiming for 5 this week on screenwriting and 5 next week on career. So keep watching, keep writing, keep moving forward.